good, man? It's your boy, Mega. You know what it is. We got another Comic Quiz special. Top of the month. You know who we got on the scene, right? It's the king of the streams. We're going to be talking about what's hot on that box. What box? The Redbox, baby. Let me introduce the one, the only Mr. Chris Woolsey, baby. How you doing?
Oh, my gosh. Now that I'm in better company, I am doing fantastic.
Let's get pumped up because you got some stuff for September. Now the fall is here. You're not gonna let us fall down in shame with whack entertainment. The Redbox got some stuff that's gonna be continually being hot for us, huh?
That's it. So it may be cooling down outside, but Redbox is keeping it hot, hot, hot. It is action-packed.
Excellent.
In this month of ours.
So before we get started, look at that. We got that double look right there. Everything looking all fuzzy, folks. No, you're not. The smoke that you are smoking is not causing that effect, right? How you been since last month, brother? I mean, how it's been, in the streaming. Have you been paddling along, finding us great content to watch?
Yes. Oh my gosh, we've got so much good stuff coming down the pipe. I can't even begin to tell you. It is just pure unfiltered excitement around Redbox HQ. The hits just keep on coming.
Let's show it, folks. Folks, are you ready, folks? Once again, Redbox, a wonderful app. You can watch. It's free. They also got pay for content. You know what I mean? It's everything. A one and done entertainment hub for you and the family. All right,
that's the truth. That's the truth.
Yeah. It does start with a free app, all right? So don't you worry there, folks. Let's see what's going on. Ooh, 13 Assassins. Already starting, like he said, chopping it up for September.
See, I never know which one you're going to go with, and you went with my absolute favorite title. I showed this trailer to my son last night, and he was like, Dad, can we watch this tonight when I get back from school? And I was like, don't you have a test to study for? He's like, test. I want to watch 13 Assassins. I'm like, all right, we'll get your studying done and we'll see what we can do. This looks unbelievable. It is 13 Assassins. Imagine Seven Samurai meets the 300. So this is actually, I looked it up. You know me, Al, before you and I talk, I always do my research because I know that you already have this encyclopedic knowledge of the pop culture world. So in order to compete and actually converse with you, I need to do a little digging. 13 Assassins is actually based on a real historical event. So in the 1820s, there was this warlord who was oppressing the people of this region, and the people had just had enough of it. So they banded together and they hired these 13 assassins to go and kill this warlord. So these 13 guys band together and they make this journey to this village that's out in the hinterlands where this warlord is holed up. And they get there and there are over 200 soldiers protecting the warlord. And these guys just look at it and go, screw it, we're going anyway. And it is, so from top to bottom, soup to nuts, everything about this movie is top notch. If you like kung fu films, if you like action films, if you like period pieces, if you just like compelling stories with unbelievable performances, 13 Assassins is for you. The stunts that you will watch are unbelievable, but it's like the first time you watched Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, and you got like 6 minutes into the movie and your head just went like, what am I watching? This is different than anything I've ever seen before. This is 13 Assassins. The stunts are off the hook. They're so good. I can't tell if you can tell that I'm excited about this movie, but man.
I really can. I really can. I just one time, even Woolsey beat me on energy. He's like, yeah. 13.
Oh man, this one I'm telling you, cancel your plans. Watch it tonight. Man, is it good?
All right, so it's already ready on Redbox.
It is on. It is currently live at redbox.com or on the Redbox app.
Oh my God. No
Yep.
excuse, folks. TV, your phone, your tablet, whatever it is, they got you covered. All right. Awesome.
Oh, so
What's going on here?
you're just hitting all the martial arts right out of the gate. You know my heart. You know my heart. Oh man, so Chocolate. I had not heard of this movie, but apparently I was looking it up, and on like martial arts film sites, people just raved about this one. So imagine if Quentin Tarantino mash up Kill Bill with like The Professional, and that's kind of what you got here with Chocolate. So it's starring G.J. Yanin from the movie Triple Threat, and Hiroshi Abe from Downtown Rocket. And it's about a young girl, and this film's interesting for a number of reasons. One is you don't get a ton of female-led martial arts films. You also don't get a ton of martial arts films where young girls are the lead of the film.
Yeah.
But also the character she plays is actually autistic. And so she is a young autistic girl whose mother is basically dying from the debt that she owes. So she owes hundreds of thousands of dollars. Well, it ends up that there are these gangs in their community who owe their family a ton of money, and they're refusing to pay. And so this young girl decides that she is going to go and use her martial arts prowess in order to pry the money that her poor beleaguered mother is owed.
I love you saying that. You're so kind. She out there collecting them bills, baby.
That's what I'm saying.
Your legs are getting cracked, and you're paying this check right now, homie.
Yep. We actually have two movies. We've got another one called Buffaloed this month that is about a young woman that's a debt collector, played by Zoe Deutsch. I'm going off the reservation, off the script, but it's also a super fun movie, Buffaloed. She lives in Buffalo, hates everything about it, wants to get out of town, and the only way she can do it is by taking a job at a debt reclamation company, and it's very funny. Check that one out.
Why not beat up the townies while you're trying to get up? Wonderful.
That's it.
Time when I'm frustrated. You know what I mean? Hey, Ethan Hawke said, Gomez. Look at this getaway.
Right? So, we've got Ethan Hawke, Selena Gomez, John Voight even makes an appearance in this film. And he, as always, he is just idiotically spectacular. Yeah. This is super fun. This is like, if you're looking for a popcorn Friday night flick, you've got a little suspension of disbelief you got to make. But if you can make that leap, this one is well worth the effort. And I got to be honest with you, when Ethan Hawke, he did Dead Poet Society, and then he did a bunch of other stuff. And I don't know why. I think because he's so intelligent that I was either intimidated by his intelligence or there was something about him that didn't work. But I got to tell you, he wore me down. He is a really talented actor. And movie after movie after movie, he just delivers amazing performances. So in this one, he plays a race car driver who is spending the evening with his daughter, who's trying to like rekindle their relationship. He's not doing well with the mom. He and the daughter are not doing well. He's sort of, he's got family struggles, and he's, hoping that this evening is going to be the beginning of something new. He gets a phone call, answers it, and it's a kidnapper with his wife saying, if you don't do exactly what I tell you to do, I'm going to kill your wife. Oh, and so he's basically
Were they on good terms?
Call. What's that?
Were they on good terms?
Yeah, I don't know about him and the kidnapper, but he and the wife were definitely not on good terms. So now he's got to do exactly what this guy wants him to in order to keep him from killing his wife, and he's got to figure out how he is going to rescue her and hopefully salvage his relationship with his wife and daughter. It's great. Super fun. The stunts are absurd and exactly what you want in just a great Friday night popcorn action flick.
There you go, folks. What a man would do to retain his family. My God.
There you go.
All right. Hey, what's this? Eliza Wood, John Cusack. Run.
Okay, this is you know, we've talked about this before. I love thrillers. I love taut thrillers, and this, man, it's good. So I watched the trailer and I went, oh, I didn't remember Brian De Palma directing this film.
What?
And then I looked it up, and Brian De Palma did not direct this film. But like every frame of this movie reeks of Brian De Palma. So the director clearly was a fan, but it's great. Elijah Wood plays this concert pianist who is kind of the Rachmaninoff of his generation. He's like the greatest concert pianist of his day, and has had a nervous breakdown on stage and blew his last concert. So this is his comeback. He's in an arena with thousands of people. Everyone's so excited to see him play and do well. He's super nervous, goes out on stage, sits down, opens up his music, and there's a note inside his sheet music that says, if you play one note wrong, I will kill you. And then he looks down, and there's a laser pointer on his hand. So he knows that somewhere in the arena is a sniper who's going to kill him if he screws up a single note. And John Cusack plays that sniper, and you'll come to find out why he's there. And then Elijah Wood obviously has to figure out not only how not to screw up, but also how is he going to get out of this alive and catch this guy.
I hope that wasn't his mentor, because my God, so you know that
you're gonna have to watch and find out.
Being a hard ass, my God, insane.
Right.
The hell
it's great though. If you like De Palma, if you like that kind of 70s, 80s thriller, this is a great throwback.
Like, Al, don't say wet by ones with a laser pointer.
There you go.
Lemon, what the hell is this?
I'm going to throw a weird one into the mix.
I know some faces there. What's this?
Yeah. I mean, it's got a great cast. Brett Gelman from The Other Guys is the big head there. Michael Cera from Arrested Development, obviously. They're always I think he's one of the great character actors of our generation. I can't watch enough.
Our mutual friend Clep was saying the same thing.
Yeah, he's phenomenal. Inger Tudor from The Social Network, and Judy Greer, also from Arrested Development, who played the secretary / dad's girlfriend. And this is one of the weirdest movies I've seen in quite a while. But Brett Gelman plays this actor who has been dating Judy Greer for the last decade. You kind of get the feeling that he's somewhere on the spectrum. They don't really go into the details, but he is super odd, neurotic, awkward, like painfully, almost criminally awkward. And Judy Greer walks out and says, I've had enough. So out of his sort of destruction, he gets a date with Inger Tudor, who is obviously black. He might be the whitest man on the face of the planet. And they begin dating. And it's awkward, probably on the best of days, but the fact that he has this sort of social anxiety / uncomfortable awkwardness, and you've got the sort of interracial relationship going on, you can only imagine the sheer volume of inappropriate things that accidentally come spilling out of his face. So if you like movies like Sideways, Rushmore, where you have these sort of very, very quirky characters.
It doesn't make you feel uncomfortable over the stupidity. You're like, oh.
Yeah, so it's kind of like when you watch The Office and you're like, somebody turn the camera off. I can't watch this. It's too painful to watch. This movie is for you.
I feel like that with some people. I can't do it. I start getting mad. I'm like, what? Yeah, if I was your friend, I would have probably slapped the shit out of you a long time ago. That's a real
Seriously. 100%.
All right, one of the ones I gotta watch this. Let me see how pissed off this guy can get me. I gotta see this. I'm digging it. Oh, going back to I'll bring home me Scott Adkins. You know, when I see Scott Adkins, I know we getting some crazy action.
Okay, so like I didn't know that much about him, and I looked him up. He's in John Wick Chapter 4, but he's been in every action movie in the last 20 years. Like that guy works like nobody's business.
Except the Marvel. I mean, he needs to get like a leading Marvel character.
I agree. He's so
he
good.
hasn't had that yet. I mean, my God, either DC or Marvel. DC or Marvel must pick this man up. I don't know what they're waiting for.
You heard it here. You heard it here. It's got to happen.
Yeah.
So this drops in 2 weeks, so be patient. But man, it's great. So this group, Ashley Green, Kuri, there's Ryan Philippe there with the pistol. They are part of a special forces group that is sent to like a Guantanamo type compound to move one of the insurgents from one location to another. And while they're there, an entire band of his buddies besiege the compound in order to try to break him out while they're in the middle of this move. And so this group of special forces soldiers have to not only protect themselves, but make sure the bad guy does not escape. And man, it's great. I mean, this is like action with a capital A. The stunts are insane. The story's fantastic. Performances with these actors, you know, you're in for a treat. But yeah, if you're just looking for, you know, what is my next action obsession, it's definitely One Shot. And this is a Redbox and Crackle exclusive, so you can only see it for free on Redbox and Crackle.
Oh, I gotta tell my dad. My dad loves him a good Scott Adkins film. So I tell him right now, Dad, I know I put crack on his TV, so there's no excuse. Don't you worry. And in Redbox, he got it all. I mean, so he had the whole family before he went. So Mama could watch some chicken soup for the soul, you know?
You got it. Beautiful.
You gave me chicken soup, let me give you some different chicken soup over here. You know?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit. Yep. All right.
Have you seen this?
This is a gem. Yeah.
Dude, it's so good. It is so good. I love this movie. It's so fun. I love like Army of Darkness and all those like goofy, like I guess for lack of a better term, horror comedies. I guess.
Yeah, horror comedies. I mean, listen, you know, you're either gonna scream or you're gonna laugh, but you're definitely gonna die.
Yep. And this one is so fun. Tyler Labine from Flyboys and Alan Tudyk from who played Hoban in Firefly, one of my absolute favorite series of all time, or at least sci-fi series of all time.
And talk about sci-fi, he's also from the Dark Horse comic books, Resident Alien.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I forgot about that.
Comic book stuff.
But just so great. And this movie is stupidly fun. They play these two rednecks that live out in the middle of the swamp. This group of college students crash nearby. They're camping. This girl falls into the swamp and they rescue her. But the college students think that they've kidnapped her. But really, they're good guys. And as the college students are trying to rescue her, they besiege the cabin where Tucker and Dale live. They keep accidentally killing themselves. And so Tucker and Dale are like, why are these college students committing suicide on our property? And so they're trying to, while the college students are trying to battle them, Tucker and Dale are actually trying to save their lives. It's just a goofy, funny, fun. Yeah, if you're just looking to laugh and forget your troubles for a couple hours, Tucker and Dale versus Evil is the way to go.
Exactly. And look what Redbox does, folks, to keep us entertained and get us into that world. Away from the nonsense, and let's get into some other crazy nonsense. And
that's right.
This movie definitely is it. I agree 110%. Definitely a ton of laughs within it, that and good little gory scenes too. You're like, oh damn. So yeah, it has the great damn moments. And of course, with that, you want to watch this awesome flick and everything else. And he said you gotta wait a little bit for the Scott one, but with the Redbox TV app, available for mobile, tablet, laptop, TV, and your favorite app store. I mean, everywhere, in Boots at several locations as well. You know what I mean? Because they still got those where you can get a physical. Yeah, well, you heard me.
Absolutely, right. You can get the DVDs, you can get the Blu-rays, you can get a 5K experience on a Blu-ray, which you can't even get streaming. People keep going, oh, I'm going to stream the 5K. No, you're not. You think you are, but you can't. It's going to buffer. It's not going to work right. With the Blu-ray, boom.
110%. Tease them, Chris. But they think they're gonna get that high quality. Do you know how much bandwidth it would murder your internet to do 5K?
Your neighbors will hate you. Yes.
Oh yeah, your whole house, daddy, you getting kicked out the house. So mama, you're done. Your kids will absolutely disown you. They'll divorce you, like I've seen people do. There is a precious case here before we go, Chris. Just out of see what you think about this, especially because I know you're a comedian. So I understand there was this woman a while back sued her family, her parents, right?
Yes.
Because they didn't ask her to be born.
I heard about that. How crazy is that?
Okay, so now she's pregnant.
Oh, the irony. Irony table for one or two, I should say.
So what gives her the right, Chris?
That's so funny. That's a stand-up set just waiting to be written right
Oh yeah,
there.
I can't wait. Yeah, Chris, I'm just feeding you stuff so we can get the return of woo. See on the scene, bro.
I'll give you credit when I'm on stage talking about it.
Yeah, well, yeah, seriously, there's something there. But anyway, with that, thank you for dropping what's hot on Redbox for September 2023, folks. Stay tuned because once we do this, we gotta do a couple more. So we're gonna learn about what's on the rest of the extended family of the Chicken Soup for the Soul family. So there's Chicken Soup TV and of course Crackle. But this was all about Redbox. So I'm gonna show it one more time, folks. Before we go right there, check out redbox.com. It has all the goodies there, links, everything, socials, go ahead. Tell Redbox how much you love them on social. Follow Chris as well everywhere right there on iDigGesus on Twitter or X, baby. All right.
There you go.
All right. So with that, thank you again, everybody, for tuning in. I appreciate you. This is Al Mega, the amazing Chris Woolsey. Hasta la próxima.